I'm sick of the lies. The lies. The lies the mainstream sports media tells you Bron fanboys to make you believe LeBron James is the GOAT. He not the GOAT, dog. He not the GOAT. All right? That's the facts. And you already know the deal. The real NBA fans, oh yeah, we all know that LeBron James is not the GOAT. But here come the Bron fanboys. And what do they got to say now, dog? What do they got to say after my last video, dog? LeBron's not the GOAT. Deck Stacker Part 1, dog. You see what I'm saying? In that video, I pinpointed with my deductive reasoning and my research, dog. I recognized that LeBron recruits players from teams that beat him, dog. Teams that blow him out, dog. And he actively searches for players off of those teams to join his team. That's what he does, dog. You don't believe me? Dog. Come on, dog. Come on, dog. You think it's all a coincidence? Dog. Dog, I researched some articles, dog. Let's just look at some of these articles, dog. I'm gonna put them up. Put them up. So come on, man. Come on, dog. What did you read, dog? What did you see, dog? You see what I'm saying? This is the reality. This is facts. This is truth that you Bron fanboys need to accept, dog. You see what I'm saying? Everybody, all these Bron fanboys, they be coming in the comment section. They be talking about, oh, you're a hater. Oh, you're just obsessed. You're a hater. Oh, you're capping. You're out here lying. But we already know what the facts are, dog. We know what the real deal is, dog. You can't accept reality, dog. You see what I'm saying? You can't accept it. We can give you the truth. We can give you the truth out of LeBron's mouth himself, and you still won't believe it, dog. Because you're an idiot. A delusional fool, dog. That's what happens with these Bron fanboys. They're stupid, dog. Nothing. Hello? I don't hear nothing. It's hollow, dog. That's how it is, dog. That's the reality, all right? That is what we're looking at with these Bron fanboys. They don't know how to reason. And they don't know how to hear people say stuff, and they don't even understand what facts are and what lies are. They can't even tell the difference, dog. They can't tell the difference. They think facts are hate, and they think lies are appreciation. You see what I'm saying? If you're lying, you're appreciating greatness. If you're telling the truth, you're hating. Come on, dog. Cut that crap out. We're done with that, dog. Now, I already pinpointed, dog, and I've already proven that LeBron James recruits, all right? He recruits from players, players from teams that have beat him, dog. That's one of his recruiting methods. Just one. Now we're going to look at his other recruiting method, dog. All NBA teams, dog. All NBA teams. His recruitment of all NBA team players and all defensive team players, dog. Yep. We're going to look at his little recruiting method when it comes to all NBA caliber players, dog. Yep, because he goes out of his way to recruit them. As a matter of fact, dog. Put up another article, dog. Put up another article. So why did LeBron James try to recruit Michael Redd? Why did he try to recruit Chris Bosh? Why did he try to recruit Joe Johnson? This is all during the first stint of Cleveland, dog. Not Miami. Yeah, I know he got Chris Bosh finally in Miami. Yeah, I know that. We all know that. But he wanted him before then, dog. Oh, yes, he did. Because we already know. All the real NBA fans, we already know who Chris Bosh was, dog. You see what I'm saying? We already knew he was the man in Toronto, dog. We already knew he was the all-time franchise leading scorer for Toronto. You see what I'm saying? We already knew that. You Bron fanboys, you don't know the history. You don't know nothing about Chris Bosh. You think he's just another scrub that got carried by LeBron. Come on, dog. That ain't even anywhere near close to being true, dog. That's not true at all. You see what I'm saying? Chris Bosh, he was the man, dog. He was the man in Toronto, dog. You see what I'm saying? This is a 20 and 10 type of guy, dog. You see what I'm saying? He was all NBA second team, dog. All NBA second team. We're going to go deeper into it, dog. We're going to go deeper into it, dog. We know his little recruiting method, dog. Let's see what year, dog. Let's see what year. I wrote it down, dog. I wrote it down. What year was Chris Bosh all NBA second team? Oh, 06, 07. Yep. And that's when LeBron wanted him. He wanted him since then, dog. Didn't get him until 2010. You know, the 10-11 season, 4 years later. But he wanted him back in 06, after 06, 07, dog. When he saw that Chris Bosh was second team All-NBA, oh yeah, he wanted him, dog. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? He wanted him on the first stint of Cleveland. You see what I'm saying? That's the problem with these Bron fans. But they don't understand nothing, dog. They don't get nothing, dog. They don't know nothing about no basketball. You see what I'm saying? They don't know nothing about anything. Come on. They don't know LeBron's history of trying to recruit the best players in the league. All NBA, that's the best players in the league, dog. Best players in the league. That's who he's trying to get. All defensive, the best defensive players in the league is who he's trying to get, dog. You see what I'm saying? And I can tell you exactly why, dog. I can tell you exactly why he tries to get the best players in the league to play with him, dog. You see what I'm saying? It starts from his first stint in Cleveland, dog. That's where it starts. His rookie year, dog. You see what I'm saying? Remember, dog, they hired Paul Silas to be his coach, dog. They hired Paul Silas. Why Paul Silas? Because they thought Paul Silas was going to help in the development of LeBron James, dog. Help develop him. Paul Silas, you see Paul Silas, he used to be a former player, dog. He's a former champion. You know what I'm saying? When he played it in the league back in the day, dog. I think he won with the Celtics. You see what I'm saying? So, I think it was back in the 70s. Something like that. Either, I think, 76. When did the Celtics won in 74, and I think they won in 76. I think. I know I wrote that down too. Let's see. Yep, they won in 74 and 76. So it was on one of those teams that he won on, dog. You see what I'm saying? Now, we can look at Paul Silas, dog. They brought him in to help develop LeBron James. They purposely hired Paul Silas to coach LeBron James, dog. And Paul Silas, oh yeah, he got right to work. He knew the program, dog. He knew the program. We already know what the issue was with LeBron James, dog. Yes, he had the raw talent. Yes, he had the athletic ability, the speed and all that. Yeah, he was an athletic freak. We all knew that, dog. You see what I'm saying? But he wasn't fundamentally sound. You know, he really didn't know how to play the game like at an NBA level. You see what I'm saying? He came out of high school, dog. Straight out of high school. But he's the number one pick, dog. You see what I'm saying? And Cleveland, they were super like, oh, we finally have a star. Oh, he's going to be the next Michael Jordan. Oh, he's going to be this. He's going to be that. You see what I'm saying? He was hyped up. And Cleveland, oh, this is so great. Oh, we need him so much. And oh, now that we have him, Cleveland can win something. We can finally win something. Wasn't going to be the case, dog. Wasn't going to be the case. You know, not till way later. 11 years later. But here's the thing, dog. When they brought him in, everyone thought he's their ticket. He's their ticket to a championship, dog. So they really went out of their way. The Cleveland organization, oh yeah, they went out of their way to cater to LeBron's every need and desire, dog. Everything. You see what I'm saying? And they brought in Paul Silas to help develop LeBron. But we already know what happened. Yep. He ends up getting fired after one season, dog. 1.5 seasons, all right? 1 3/4 seasons, whatever, dog. You see what I'm saying? Paul Silas already knew the deficiencies with LeBron, dog. He knew that LeBron, had some development that needed to be happening. You know what I'm saying? He had some offensive flaws to his game. And they were trying to make him seem like he was a Michael Jordan type. He not even anywhere near no Michael Jordan type, dog. You see what I'm saying? But Paul Silas tried to put him in that position. He tried to put him in the best position to make him be able to be successful. You see what I'm saying? As that type of a player. But we already know, dog. He gave him all this responsibility, but LeBron couldn't handle the responsibility because he didn't have the skills to handle those responsibilities, dog. The problem was that he started shooting and he started missing, dog. He started bricking, dog. You see what I'm saying? And they couldn't rely on LeBron James's scoring. They couldn't rely on his scoring to lead them to any kind of success, dog. Everyone started to quickly notice that. Everyone up top in the front office, they started to notice that as well. And they're like, oh man, come on, Paul. Paul, we got to get you out of here, dog, because you're trying to put you're trying to make LeBron the main guy to do everything. Nah, that ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. We already no, Paul, you can't. But Paul was just trying to develop LeBron. He was focusing more of his efforts on developing LeBron than anybody else around him, dog. That's what he was focusing on. You see what I'm saying? He was trying to put LeBron in all these positions, give him all this responsibility, and hopefully that would help LeBron grow and improve as a player, dog. You see what I'm saying? Didn't work out. And they got rid of him. They kicked Paul Silas to the curb. And they said, no. I know what we need. I know what we need to start winning. Because you have to look at that year, dog. You have to look at it. All right? First of all, 03-04. We already know why LeBron wants all NBA players, dog. 03-04. Let's look at the all NBA landscape, dog. Now look, here is one of the little methods. You know, just before I even start to break this down, I'm naming players from the Eastern Conference who were all NBA. You see what I'm saying? I'm naming players from the Eastern, not the Western Conference. You see what I'm saying? Even though we know later on LeBron does grab Kevin Love from the Western Conference. You see what I'm saying? But the whole point is, I'm only looking at players from the Eastern Conference. And here's exactly why, dog. Because most of the time he's grabbing players from the Eastern Conference. And there's a reason for that, dog. Oh yeah, there's a reason for that. It's a little strategy, dog. You see what I'm saying? The whole point is, if we take players from our own conference, the best players from our own conference, and put them on the same team, that should give us a chance to beat everyone in our conference and probably get us a trip to the finals. You see what I'm saying? Now, there's no guarantee that we'll beat the best team from the West, but it could probably get us to the finals if we can beat everyone else around us in our conference. You see what I'm saying? So in taking players who are all NBA, you know, from Eastern Conference teams, and you play in the Eastern Conference, you are in turn making your team better and weakening the other teams in your conference. You see, it's a double-edged sword. You see what I'm saying? It's a 2-for-1, dog. It's killing two birds with one stone. I make you weaker and make myself stronger. You see what I'm saying? It's a double whammy. Now, Jason Kidd, 03-04, Jason Kidd. Jermaine O'Neal, he was second team. Jason Kidd was first team. Michael Redd of the Bucks. Oh, Michael Redd. Didn't LeBron try to recruit him? Oh, yeah, you saw it in the article, dog. Yeah, he tried to recruit Michael Redd. Of course he did. All-NBA third team for the Bucks. Tracy McGrady, All-NBA second team for the Magic. Ben Wallace, All-NBA second team for the Pistons. Ron Artest, All-NBA third team for the Pacers. So there were 6 different players out of a possible 10. No, there's third teams. Out of a possible 15 players. Out of a possible 15 players, dog, 6 of them were in the Eastern Conference. Whoa, that's crazy. Yeah, it seems like it's crazy, right? But it would start to drop down. But this is how it starts out, dog. This is how it starts out. Those are your players, dog, who are all NBA first team, right? That's fine. That's dandy. Okay? And LeBron got his eyes on all of them. And here's the reason why, dog. Because in 03-04, we know the Pistons won. And who did the Pistons have? Who was all NBA second team? Ben Wallace, who also happened to be all defensive first team. Oh, so he's an all NBA and an all defensive player. Huh. They go to the finals, they win. You see what I'm saying? And who was in the Eastern Conference Finals against them? 03-04. Oh, yeah, the Pacers. And who did the Pacers have? The Pacers had Jermaine O'Neal, who was All-NBA second team. They had Ron Artest, who was All-NBA third team. And Ron Artest was also all defensive first team that year as well. So now you see who wins, and you see who's in the Eastern Conference Finals. You see who the best teams in the East are. You see what I'm saying? And you say, what do they have that we don't have? You see, because it's a copycat league. Nobody knows how to build up their own thing anymore. They know how to look at everyone else who's winning, and then now they want to see what if they want to win now. They don't want to develop anybody into that. They want to grab people who are already that and put it on the team, okay? That's the method, dog, and that's what Cleveland was trying to do. Win now. Win as soon as possible, dog, especially now that they got this generational talent in LeBron James, dog. We go to the 04-05 season, dog. Paul Silas, they kick him out, dog, and they still didn't make the playoffs, even though Big Z was an all-star along with LeBron James. And not only that, LeBron James got All-NBA second team in the 04-05 season. Wow, All-NBA second team. He was just a rookie of the year. Now All-NBA second team. Yo, this dude is a beast. Not really, dog. Not really. You see what I'm saying? Paul Silas purposely was making LeBron, putting him in the position to take most of the scoring load and most of the scoring responsibility, dog. You know what I'm saying? He had the green light to do that. You see what I'm saying? And that's what helped him. But also, if we look at the 04-05 season, that is also the season that they removed hand checking, dog. When hand checking was in, LeBron was getting 20 points a game. When hand checking is removed, LeBron is, he jumps up an extra 5 points per game, dog. Come on, dog. They removed hand checking. And it allowed LeBron more freedom. And then the way they were playing, putting it in his hands most of the time, it allowed him to do more of his thing at the expense of his teammates. Paul Silas was doing that at first, but he was only trying to develop LeBron quickly by doing that. But apparently the Cavaliers didn't like it because it wasn't winning basketball, as it never has been. You know what I'm saying? But they kick him out and they say, hey, we want to win. So we're going to bring in Mike Brown. Why did they bring in Mike Brown? Because we already know Mike Brown, he was working under the Spurs, dog. You see what I'm saying? The Spurs. The Spurs, 05-06, dog. After 2005, after they already let go of Paul Silas and Brendan Malone subbed in for him, interim head coach. Now we're going into this new season, 05-06. But who won in 2005, dog? Who won in 2005? The Spurs did. You see what I'm saying? Mike Brown was one of the assistant coaches for the Spurs, dog. So they grabbed Mike Brown to be the head coach of the Cavaliers, dog. You see what I'm saying? They're stacking the deck in a number of ways, dog. They won. Grab them. They beat everyone in the league. We're going to grab them. You see what I'm saying? That's how the Cleveland Cavalier front office organization is working, and that's how LeBron is working with his mind and his methods of recruiting, dog. Another player that they decide to pick up that season, dog. Larry Hughes. Yep, Larry Hughes. Why did they want Larry Hughes, dog? Oh, yeah, because in 04-05, just the season prior, let's look at the all-defensive first teams and just look at all the all-defensive players in the East. Ben Wallace, all-defensive first team. Tayshaun Prince, second team. Chauncey Billups, second team. Larry Hughes, first team for the Wizards. Jason Kidd, second team for the Nets. Dwayne Wade, second team for the Heat. So, LeBron, the moment he can grab the best player he can find to play with him, he wants Larry Hughes, dog. And not just because of his defense, you know what I'm saying? That's a nice touch. But not just because of his defense, because of his offensive capabilities as well. Oh, you don't believe me? Dog. Put up another article, dog. People out here just thinking I'm capping, thinking I'm just lying, thinking I'm just putting out narratives. No, don't you ever say I just put out narratives, dog. That ain't never been me, dog. I don't put out narratives. You see, I get to the facts around here, dog. That's what I do. You see what I'm saying? If you want narratives, you need to go on a different channel, dog. That's what you need to do, dog. You come in here, you getting facts, you getting truth. You see what I'm saying? If you can't handle it and now you want to call it a narrative because you just don't agree, because it's against what all the media was telling you, well, that's because you're a sheep. You see what I'm saying? All you do is listen to the mainstream media to get your information, dog. You don't know the history of the game, and you don't know what's actually being said and what's actually being done and how the game actually works around here. You don't get it, dog. You see what I'm saying? You over here looking at me, oh, you just push narratives. I never push narratives. Don't ever call me some narrative pusher, dog. So now it's like, oh, I'm pushing narratives. Let's grab the facts, dog. Let's show them visual proof. You see what I'm saying? These clowns out here thinking I'm out here just capping. I get to the facts around here, dog. That's what I do. Let's look at 05, 04, 05, dog. All NBAs. Let's look at O'Neal, first team. Wade, second team. On the same team in Miami Heat, dog. Iverson, first team. LeBron James, he got his second team. Wallace, third team. You know, Ben Wallace of the Pistons. Gilbert Arenas, third team Wizards. And then you got Chauncey Billups, second team Pistons. Oh, wait, nope, that's the next year. My bad. All right, so you got 6 players in the East that are all NBA as well. 2 of them are on the same team, dog. O'Neal and Wade. And what would they do the next year, dog? They would win. Once again with Shaquille O'Neal, first team All-NBA. Dwayne Wade, second team All-NBA. And then we can go to the defense, dog. Neither of them were all defense that year, but they were both All-NBA. You see what I'm saying? So we're starting to see a little pattern, dog. We're starting to see a little pattern here. When the Spurs won, well, they did have Tim Duncan, but they didn't have anybody else. But nobody cares about the Spurs, but we do care about who coaches them. It must be because of their coaching and because they didn't have all those All-NBA players. So we're going to grab somebody from their organization, and we're going to make him the head coach for LeBron. You see what I'm saying? But there's a trend, dog. All these All-NBA players on the same team and stuff like that, All-NBA, All-Defense, and they're winning championships. So LeBron is seeing this real quick. So the first chance he can get, dog, 05-06 season, he grabbed somebody from the 04-05 season who had all defensive first team, dog. You see what I'm saying? He had been trying to recruit him, dog. You see what I'm saying? Once he knew, dog. Once he knew that, once he knew that Larry Hughes was that dude, dog. You see what I'm saying? Went out of his way to get him. You see what I'm saying? All recruited him while he was playing against him, while Larry Hughes was whooping on him, dog. That's the facts, dog. I put up the article, dog. I put up Larry Hughes' comment, dog. Let's see. What do we got next, dog? 06, 07, dog. Or 05, 06. That's the first year that the Cavaliers make the playoffs, dog. We got Wade, Wade and O'Neal, they were on the same team. They won that year. We got Wallace, Ben Wallace, and we got who's All-NBA second team, and Chauncey Billups, who's All-NBA second team. You see what I'm saying? I think they met in the Eastern Conference Finals, I believe. I think so. Against the Heat. And then you had Iverson of the Sixers, third team, Arenas of the Wizards, third team, dog. You see what I'm saying? But we already know this Wallace. Yeah, Ben Wallace, dog. And we know LeBron goes out of his way to get Ben Wallace over on the Cavaliers in the 08-09 season because he sees him on this list. He sees him frequently popping up on these lists. And at this time, 06-07, or right after 05-06 in the 06-07, Wallace goes to the Bulls, dog. He goes to the Bulls. So now LeBron's like, ooh, he's moving. And if he's moving, then maybe I can go out of my way to try to secure him, dog. LeBron's been recruiting and being the GM his whole career, dog. That's what he's been doing, dog. We get to 06, 07, dog. Chris Bosh, All NBA second team for the Raptors, dog. And when LeBron sees that he's All NBA second, I need him too. I need him too. And he's already starting to place the blame. You see what I'm saying? He's already starting to place the blame on Larry Hughes, dog. Because when Larry Hughes, his issue, dog, he had come off of his best season before going to the Cavaliers. But his issues was always injuries and inconsistency when it came to offense, dog. You see what I'm saying? But he was all defensive first team. They really thought they were going to get something with getting Larry Hughes. I wonder why, dog. Oh, because LeBron turned them on to Larry Hughes, dog. You see what I'm saying? They had a few other names they wanted to get too. Michael Redd was one of them, dog. Yeah, because we already know Michael Redd was All-NBA third team in 03-04. You know what I'm saying? So Michael Redd was another one of the names. They're trying to get All-NBA players, dog. And it's all because of LeBron James trying to recruit these players. We already showed the article, dog. He tried to recruit Michael Redd. He tried to recruit Chris Bosh. And he tried to recruit Joe Johnson. Now, Joe Johnson, he didn't become All-NBA until 2010, 2011. You see what I'm saying? I believe. Or no, 2009, 2010 season. 2009, 2010 season. So he didn't become All-NBA until the very season that the last season that LeBron stayed with the Cavaliers, dog. You see what I'm saying? But he wanted them before that too. And he wanted them after the 08-09 season. And I can tell you why that happened, dog. You see what I'm saying? I can tell you exactly why that happened. Joe Johnson, yeah, he wasn't All-NBA yet, but he was making waves, dog. And you know what? Put up some articles. You see what I'm saying? Come on, dog. Let's just, we're going to back it up with facts every time. Because y'all think it's all narratives out here. Y'all think everything I say ain't coming from no research. You think I'm just making up stuff, dog. You think I'm just out here capping. No, that's what you Bron fanboys do. You see what I'm saying? You out here capping. And you come out here and try to accuse me of what you do. Dog. You ain't going to do it like that. That ain't happening no more, dog. Now let's see, dog. We already know Joe Johnson, dog. Joe Johnson. LeBron wanted him, but Joe Johnson, dog, he re-signed with the Atlanta Hawks. And, didn't that make them the highest paid player in the NBA? Didn't it do that? Oh, yes, it did. Oh, yes, it did. Oh, so LeBron had to one-up him, didn't he? He had to one-up him, didn't he? Come on, dog. Now he has to do a whole TV special for his decision, doesn't he? And now he got to try to go, all these people, they don't want to play with me in Cleveland. We already know why they don't want to play with you in Cleveland, dog. You see what I'm saying? And LeBron even knew why they didn't want to play with him in Cleveland, dog. You see what I'm saying? Because he's a freaking loser, dog. He's a loser. Nobody wants to, look, the only ways, there are two primary ways you can motivate a player to play on a team, dog. One is money. Two is winning, all right? And depending on the player, the order is different, dog. Some players, they really care about winning. Other players, they really care about money. You see what I'm saying? And they'll put money over winning, and there's players who put winning over money. You see what I'm saying? But ultimately, those are the two ways you can get somebody to get to a certain team, dog. Money and winning. You see what I'm saying? Some players, they're more concerned with one than the other. Now, you got to figure that out, dog. Now, a lot of players, they knew they weren't going to get a lot of money going to Cleveland. You see what I'm saying? So the other option would be like, how about winning? And we already know LeBron James is a freaking loser, dog. He was a loser, all right? He wasn't winning nothing. Nobody wants to go play with this loser on this team, dog. This is a dude who had already bronze medaled out. You see what I'm saying? Bronze medaled out 04 Olympics. Bronze medaled out 2006 FIBA. You see what I'm saying? Already bronze medals. You know what I'm saying? He goes to the playoffs. He's getting eliminated. You see what I'm saying? This dude ain't winning nothing, dog. You see what I'm saying? Everybody knows, dog. He's a freaking loser. Oh, you don't believe me? You think Let me guess. You think that's a narrative too, dog? Even LeBron himself said that was the Put up an article. LeBron himself said it was a freaking reason. He's a freaking loser. Nobody wants to go play with a loser, dog. No, what's their incentive? If they're not going to get paid a lot and they're not going to win, what's the point of going? You see what I'm saying? Nobody thought they could win with LeBron James. That was the problem, dog. You see what I'm saying? And once he went to Miami, that was basically his last shot, dog. He was on his last leg, dog. You see what I'm saying? It was a desperate move to win because that was the only way, dog. That was the only possible way he could ever win, dog, was build that super team, dog. Only possible way. And he actually did manage to win. In an underachieving fashion, yes, he did. You know? Actually managed to win. And we know why and how he developed that super team, dog. Dwayne Wade, dog. We know why he wanted Dwayne Wade. We know why he wanted Chris Bosh, because they were all NBA caliber players, dog. Bosh, not as much, because he had an all-NBA second team back in the 06-07 season, you know? So he was 4 years removed, basically. But Dwayne Wade was not, you know? The 09-10 season, Dwayne Wade, dog, he was all-NBA first team that year, dog. And he was all defensive second team that year, dog. You see what I'm saying? And LeBron James, he was all NBA first team and all defensive first team. You see what I'm saying? So when LeBron saw that, he's like, if I can get me being all NBA first team and all defensive first team, and I can get Dwayne Wade being all NBA first team and all defensive second team, and I can get Chris Bosh being, I mean, he's not all NBA anymore, but he's still all-star caliber. You know what I'm saying? And we already know he's one of the top players in the league. You see what I'm saying? And we already know that he has had an all-NBA, and I've wanted him for a minute now. Get all of them. I also want Carmelo Anthony, and I also want Chris Paul. You see what I'm saying? He wanted the team to be even far more superior than it already was, dog. He was trying to stack the day. He's been trying to do that his entire career, dog. You think this super team business, dog, he's been trying to make them his whole career. He tried to do it in his first stint Cleveland, dog. 07-08, dog. Well, 06-07. Let's look at 06-07, dog. Who won? The Spurs. Yep, Spurs won again. You see what I'm saying? Now things are getting a little hectic, dog. You see what I'm saying? LeBron really needs to go out of his way, dog. He needs to go out of his way to have some sort of season that might convince players, you see what I'm saying, to come join him, dog. You see what I'm saying? Because really winning is what's going to draw people in, dog. Winning. You see what I'm saying? But LeBron's like, hey, if I become the scoring champion, dog, the scoring champion, maybe that will entice some players to come over here, dog. You see what I'm saying? That will entice some players to come over here, dog. You don't believe me, dog? Come on, dog. Come on, dog. This is how his mind works, dog. You see what I'm saying? You don't understand the NBA. You don't understand it's a business. You don't understand how this is a part of the recruiting method as well, dog. If I'm the scoring champion, dog, maybe I can attract some other people to come over here. You see what I'm saying? And it worked, because after 07-08, who did he get, dog? Oh, he got somebody new, didn't he? 08-09, didn't he get Mo Williams, dog? Didn't he get him? You see what I'm saying? Oh, Mo Williams, he'll join the scoring champion. You see what I'm saying? He'll join the scoring champion. Come on, dog. But you already know, dog, who LeBron really wanted off of that Milwaukee Bucks team was Michael Redd, dog. But they're like, no. Come on, dog. You're supposed to be the man. You're supposed to be the guy. You don't need no Michael Redd. But we can give you his second in command. We can give you Mo Williams, dog. You see what I'm saying? I'll give you Mo Williams. He's coming off of a breakout season. He's a good freaking shooter. You know what I'm saying? Good ball handler. But we already know Mo Williams needs the ball to be effective, dog. He does. And that's a problem for LeBron in his system, dog. You see what I'm saying? So we already know what Mo Williams had to turn into, dog. Plenty of evidence on that, dog. Plenty of evidence that Mo Williams had to change up his whole game, dog. Dog, I have evidence on that too, dog. And just look it up, dog. Come on, man. Come on, man. So LeBron has his scoring champion season. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. You see what I'm saying? Who wins in the 07-08 season, though? The Celtics. All-NBA first team, Kevin Garnett. All-NBA third team, Paul Pierce. Oh, and they're on the same team, aren't they? 2 All-NBA players, same team. They win a championship. Let's look at the defense. Oh, yeah, Kevin Garnett is also all-defensive first team. The pattern remains, dog. You see, unless you're the Spurs, you need all-NBA players, 2 all-NBA players on the same team, and at least one of them got to play defense too, dog. You see what I'm saying? Because that's what happened, or, you know, in virtually every championship, 03-04, you know, the 2004 championship was the Pistons. They had an all-NBA and an all-defensive player in Ben Wallace, you know. 2005, 2006, you know, we skipped 2005 because that's the Spurs who won that. 2006, we look at the Miami Heat. They had 2 All-NBA players on the same team. All right? 2007, skip that. That's the Spurs. 2008, it's the Celtics, and they got 2 All-NBA players on the same team. And Garnett is all defensive first team. You see what I'm saying? So that's what everyone's just looking at. They're just looking at the players, dog. They're looking at the talent. Well, LeBron is looking at the talent. The Cleveland organization, they're looking at the talent. And they're looking at the talent that LeBron suggests to them. You know, help us help you, LeBron. What's going to help you? What's going to be most accommodating for you? I need players like this. Because LeBron is really the GM, dog. If you think about it, he's been like that his entire career. Oh, you don't believe? Come on, dog. Put up another article. Come on now. Let's look at 2008, 2009. Who wins that year? Oh, it's the Lakers, dog. It's the Lakers. But yes, they do have 2 All-NBA players on the same team. They have All-NBA Pau Gasol, who's an All-NBA third team, and they have Kobe Bryant, who was All-NBA first team. And I think Kobe Bryant was also All-Defensive first team, I believe, that season as well. So, you know what I'm saying? It's once again the same formula, or that's what it appears to be, dog. But the thing people don't understand, dog, is the way this is created, the way this is built up, dog. A lot of this is homegrown, dog. You see what I'm saying? Pau Gasol, first of all, this dude was never no All-NBA until he started playing with Kobe, dog. And not until 08-09 and 09-10. Those were the only times he made third team All-NBA, dog. You see what I'm saying? Like, I mean, not the only times, but you know what I'm saying? Like, he was never an All-NBA player until playing with Kobe. You see what I'm saying? Kobe helped make Pau better. You see what I'm saying? LeBron don't know nothing about that, dog. We already know what happens when he got Larry Hughes. All defensive first team, and he was like a 20-plus scorer or whatever. Couldn't do that. Couldn't do that playing with LeBron. You see what I'm saying? Couldn't do it playing with LeBron. And you gotta understand, some of these guys, they be playing, you know, that was, everyone knew. And that's kind of a thing, dog. That's kind of a trend. We know a lot of these players, they care about the bag. That's all they care about, dog. They're going to ball out when the bag is on the line, dog. You see what I'm saying? Because that's some of their motivators is money, dog. And Larry Hughes, he was motivated by money, dog. You see what I'm saying? and winning, but money a little bit more, dog. You see what I'm saying? We already know it was his contract year, dog. His contract year. So I'm going to ball out. I'm going to ball out this 04-05 season. I'm going to go ball out. Take it to a whole nother level. Because I know my contract year is coming up. And I know if I want to get my contract and get a bigger contract, I got to have a much more productive season. You see what I'm saying? Some of these players, that's how they be doing, dog. They be trying to ball when they realize that their contract is about to come to an end, dog. You see what I'm saying? Anyway, dog. I think I'm gonna have to come back, dog, and finish the second half, dog. Second half of all the All NBA players, dog. All NBA, all defensive players. You see what I'm saying? For LeBron, dog. Still got to do some stuff around the house and stuff, dog. So I'll come back, dog. We'll come back with a part 3. And there's going to be a part 4. And there might even be a part 5. Because there's a number of ways that LeBron James stacks the deck, dog. You see what I'm saying? So I'll see you in a little bit. But until then, LeBron James is not the GOAT. He not the GOAT, dog. He not the GOAT.